The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Grant-Piche and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche is Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism. Doreen Grant-Piche.
Dr. Grant-Piche.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche.
Dr. Doreen Grant-Piche is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
My child is almost 8 and has been in ABA since 4 years old and has learned so much. How do we know when they are ready to graduate? I'm nervous of thinking about my life beyond ABA for my child. The thought makes me feel like the rug is being pulled out from under me. However, I do recognize that the day my child graduates will come at some point. Any advice will help me. Thank you for all you do for our community. This makes me well up. Gives me well up because I remember when I was exactly there.
Yes. And did she say the child is 4?
The child is 8. The child is 8, and they've been having ABA since they were 4.
Okay, so 4 years. Perfect. Fantastic. Sounds like a wonderful situation.
Yeah.
So, it's really all about those skills that I was talking about in the beginning. It's about the goals and the areas that are remaining. So that's why these assessments are so important. That's why we always start with an assessment, because you don't know, if you don't have a vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes very, very difficult to know if you're going intensely enough, if you have the right people, if the rate of acquisition is good, when to stop, all these types of things become very difficult. But if you have a roadmap, that's what I want to call it. It's like, here we are, and these are the things we have to achieve. This is the path. This is the path we have to be on. We have to get here. So what I want to say is you don't absolutely get there, but you get to a point where your child is learning from their typical environment so rapidly that the last remaining, I'd say maybe 20%, they become on their own. Because what they've learned now is how to learn. My mentor, Lobo, used to always say this: we teach children how to learn. And that's actually a very interesting thing, because you're not teaching them every single concept in the universe. Like, bringing it down to a very basic level. Let's say you're teaching a child something like colors. You're not going to teach them every single color, but you're teaching them the basic colors and the concept of colors. You're catching them up to a level where next time they hear about a new color, they know where to categorize it in their mind, what it is, and how to, so things are different, like once you have gotten into this pattern of learning. So with your child, if they're doing well, you need to assess and see where they are. What are the skills they currently have at 8, right? And what else is remaining? With what's remaining, are they going to be able to pick those things up with support from you, with support from the school, with maybe a much reduced number of hours? So maybe, I don't know what your child needs, but it will always change. Every year it changes. It's not always going to be the same thing. When we start out with a child on 40 hours of one-to-one, we may be doing 5 other things as well. We might have also speech therapy and OT and maybe some medical intervention. Every year it's going to change because the child changes and their learning changes and what they've mastered and their needs, and all of these things change. So it's almost like you're redoing the program consistently, continuously, and you're modifying and you're looking again and again and again. What does my child need now? What does my child need now at different phases? And that's where you are. And you just have to ask yourself the same question you did when they were 4, which is, what do they need now? What are the things? It doesn't have to be ABA. It could be school is sufficient. It could be, maybe I need a few social skills programs at school. Maybe I need to continue just this program. So you just have to reevaluate.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.